Yeah, the posability and the play of this figure is actually really, really cool. So I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed.
Sean Solo Beat.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Vintage Collection action figure review. Today we have the amazing Captain Rex from the Clone Wars. I'm absolutely stoked to get this figure. Didn't think I'd get my hands on him, and luckily, thanks to a very good friend on Twitter, AJ, I'm going to go ahead and post his Twitter handle up on the screen. And if you are on Twitter, go ahead and give him a follow. What an amazing guy this is. And I definitely appreciate his service. Let's take a closer look at the Clone Wars Captain Rex card. You can see it has the awesome Kenner logo down here on the bottom. And of course, he is dual wielding his pistols, which look absolutely phenomenal. And he looks very similar to the Black Series figure. You can see the gold paint on the helmet on the card back there. It looks absolutely epic. He looks great in package. I would absolutely love to see if there's another head under there. I don't know because I haven't seen anybody else's reviews on this figure. Captain Rex is VC 182 in the Vintage Collection line, and there is the UPC if you guys are still hunting for this figure. But thanks for checking out today's video. You can see Anakin, Fives, and Kenobi up on the channel already. So without further ado, let's open up Captain Rex and let's take a closer look. Yeah, the posability and the play of this figure is actually really, really cool. So I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. They're going to be pretty stoked with this figure. Let me just put him in one more quick pose to see how he looks. And we'll just have him in a plain pose here. But there he is, just standing still, looking epic. Great figure. Definitely due for an upgrade. Don't click off the video just yet, though. But yeah, overall, I'm just slightly disappointed with Rex. But once you get him in that pose, he does stand really well. And he holds his guns way better than Fives. It's just, you know, it must be a very, very old repack. I'm not 100% sure. But overall, he looks cool. You can see the paint job on his arms. He's got all the tally marks on his helmet. Look absolutely sweet. He's gonna look great for photography. This little piece up on the head is not movable, which is a little bit of a bummer. And his helmet doesn't come off because we see Fives a lot without his helmet. So maybe they'll show us some love and give us like a deluxe version where he has a removable helmet. But overall, the paint looks sweet. I really, really dig it. I'm very, very thankful and happy to have this figure. Thanks, AJ. Really appreciate it. The helmet looks good. The paint apps on mine are just phenomenal. So I'm very, very pleased with that. All the tally marks. This piece up here is loose and soft. I wonder if you can pop his head off. Yeah, you can pop his head off very easily. I wonder if we can pop off Fives head. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, so we just pop off his helmet. Oh, sweet, it does pop off, but it's not going to work because Fives just has a peg that goes on the top. So I wonder if you could peel this piece off. No, you couldn't, but wouldn't that look cool? That would look pretty cool. Why couldn't they give us that? See how it looks with that on. Yeah, that would look really good. Let me know if anybody has done any customs out there. I would definitely appreciate it. But now, let me fix Fives head. But yeah, this is just an overall great figure. It's just he has a lot of trouble holding his guns. So if you haven't picked up Fives, I highly recommend it because the figure is just phenomenal. Let me see if I can put him in the back without creating a domino dance. So now that we've looked at that, this piece on the top is nice and soft and squishy. We're going to put Fives' head back on, well, Rex's head back on. The only problem is, yeah, that I see is the antenna and no head underneath. Other than that, I love it. His guns do fit in really well in both of his hands. You can see they're just your typical blaster, which we've seen several times. And they are going to fit in the side holsters pretty well. Another problem with the Fives clone is the pistols will keep falling out of his pocket. So trying to keep a hold of all those special bonus features on Fives is going to be pretty hard. So let's tip Rex upside down. Yeah, he's not going to lose his guns, which is pretty sweet. This right here is a harder, softer plastic. It goes all the way around. Like some really good paint details on the back there. The back of the legs look really good. I really wish they would put some rockers in the back of these feet because it would really help for toy photography for a lot of people that I see. Rex's head doesn't look down too good because you seen what we were dealing with under there. He doesn't look up at all. He does turn side to side. Barely any emotion in there. His arm doesn't pop up very good, but of course you can tilt it to make it look higher. Yeah, Rex just is due for an upgrade, poor guy. His arm does pop up to about right there, so not very well at all. This wrist does have a really good hinge in there, and the fingers are nice and soft and bendy. He just has a simple twist in the waist, and I love the gold and silver paint on the sides. Looks pretty cool. He just has your basic legs that kick back there, kicks back pretty good. He just got a pretty good single jointed knee in there with a swivel in the knee, and he just comes with a hinge on the foot. But overall, I would highly recommend this figure. Good luck for anybody out there still hunting him down, because I know what a nightmare. It's such a shame that we're having such a hard time finding these figures on the shelves. People are telling you to go online, pre-order them, but that takes the fun out of it, because the funnest part of it, somebody mentioned it on Twitter the other day, I'm not sure who it was, but when you go in the store and you pick up these figures and you compare the face apps and the paint applications on all the figures, that was the fun of the hunt, and that's what got us all hooked and motivated. And that personally is what got me back into collecting Star Wars again, was looking at these packages on the shelves and just saying, wow, these have come a long way. It's time to jump back in. Anyhow, without further ado, thanks for checking out today's video. Check out one of the videos up on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next video.